We here.
We here. We leave in Chow Garden.
Goodbye, children.
Goodbye.
Don't starve in our absence.
Don't starve and try not to let Kate eat you.
At least, I forgot about the boss battle. One of the worst, or not the worst. The worst boss battle is the second one between Tails and Eggman.
Oh gosh, that one's hard.
And this game, I forgot how bad this game's audio mixing is.
I'm not gonna lie, the character v character battles are kind of weird, but I think the best bosses are the final boss and some of the desert-based bosses.
Oh, like the Egg Golem?
Egg Golem.
King Boom Boo?
Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of the final Sonic and Shadow one either. But I get the whole idea, like you're trying to hit him different ways every time to avoid, like,
yeah.
But like, it started to get frustrating because it felt like sometimes you just had to get lucky that he would appear right on a trail of rings so you could light speed through him.
Yeah.
Nice shoes.
He's dead.
Sonic just took a life.
Shadow's dead.
I mean...
Escape the island in 8 minutes. You say that like it's a challenge with Sonic.
Sonic could be out of here in like a minute flat.
You know, this is a guy that, in like his own universe, is literally faster than the speed of sound.
Also, I would like to point out that this, like, we're like 3 stages into the hero story, and technically speaking, on the dark side, I think they're about almost halfway.
I think the hero side is just longer in general, actually.
Shadow actually has the least amount of stages out of every playable character, ironically enough.
I think I have like 3 or 4.
He has 4.
The Radical Highway, the opposite of this one.
White Jungle, yeah, Skyrail, and then the final chase.
Yeah.
It's
that?
Oh,
jeez.
Yo, imagine not landing on the springs.
Imagine if Sonic didn't have any sense of self-preservation.
Sonic runs off ledge. It's a good thing the ledges kind of stop you.
Yeah, like I remember having fun with these games, but retrospectively, I remember this one and like, especially this one and Heroes had some questionable collision when you were running at top speed.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like it'll stop you. Other times, it literally, if you run into a wall, Sonic just falls over.
So, you know what I think is throwing me about this? Like, again, not, you know, making a negative comment. I have never, like, in my experiences with, very brief experiences with Sonic, ever seen a 3D Sonic thing like this. Because, like, all of the Sonics that I did were, like, the side-scroll kind of, you know...
Yeah, the 2D games.
Yeah. So it's, like, it's really throwing me off. Like, not in, like, a way that I'm disgusted. It's more just, like, hard for me to focus.
It's hard for Kate to comprehend this style.
Even though, like, 99% of the games that I've ever played are 3D, it's, you know...
Yeah, but at the same time, some of them don't always have a high emphasis on trying to emphasize the speed.
Boop. Oh. Oh no, guys, I have 6 minutes. How will I ever survive?
I don't know, especially since I think you're already right at the end, basically. Let me serve this. Yeah, you're pretty close to the end of the thing, aren't you?
I'm getting there.
Ew.
The lightning shield, my favorite item in this entire game.
Shame it doesn't have the classic properties.
Yeah, didn't it allow for double jumping? Yeah, it allowed for double jumping in the classic games.
Yeah, all the elemental shields in the classic games had a property, had an additional movement property.
Yeah.
The double shield basically gives you the bounce thing from this game.
Yeah, you can bounce, then...
The fire shield gave a dash.
And then the other one was double jump.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure they brought those back in Sonic Generations.
They did. I remember because one of my favorite presets for classic Sonic was the lightning shield.
I'm pretty sure I did that too. By the way, eventually we will play Sonic Generations.
I just want to get through all the crap up to that point. Like,
yeah.
I say crap, but like Sonic Heroes isn't going to be bad. It just might be a little janky and rough, given the whole you have to play the game 4 times basically.
I'm still debating on whether or not we will do all 4. Like, I'm thinking maybe we'll do 2 on camera. Like, we'll do Sonic or Shadows.
I was gonna say, do Team Dark because they're the hardest one.
Team Dark and then Team Chaotic because they're the most
different.
When are we playing Sonic EXE?
No.
No?
No.
Why?
No.
But why?
Because it's a cheap horror game.
Is it official or is it a fan game?
No, it's a fan game.
I mean, Spoopy Week next year. Also, keep in mind, Eggman just casually blew up an entire island.
A government-owned island.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, I forgot it's Pumpkin Hill.
Oh, well, I think I just found our title and thumbnail. This will get us views.
This place sure feels haunted.
Did we play this for a Spooky Week thing?
We did. We actually
That's
did.
why I recognize it. I'm sitting here looking at it, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yes, the shovel claw. Now Knuckles can dig. Yeah, we did play, this in particular stage along with 2 from Sonic Heroes, just because that was, like, I'm anti-spooky, so, like, this is literally the best I can do. Alright. We don't need no hints here. I rely on my instincts alone. My instincts are not always correct, so that's why I have an emerald locator on the bottom of the screen. I might need hints.
Which is weird when you think about it, because, like, I get Rouge having an emerald locator, because, you know...
It could be like a gadget.
Yeah.
But Knuckles, it's just like, what are you using? Your base instincts?
It's like, I'm just sniffing it. I smell the emerald.
Knuckles gets on all 4s like Scooby-Doo, just starts sniffing the ground.
Yeah, pretty much.
Raggy, it's over there! Oh, it's right here. Robo Raggy, Rasher Emerald Reese's.
I'm leaving. I quit life.
I do agree with the big complaint people had transitioning from this one, Sonic Adventure 1 to this Emerald hunting. The whole, like, you can only find one piece at a time.
Yeah, it won't, oh, cool. Close by.
It's in the pumpkin.
It's behind the pumpkin. Yeah, the emerald thing detector won't go off until you, like, if you're near a different one. Let's not ignore it.
I'm sure everyone's experienced it at one point, but I distinctly remember one time I was doing, like, I think I was replaying the first stage, and I was, like, the first Knuckles stage. I climbed up, there was an emerald piece just kind of floating around.
Yeah.
But nothing was chiming.
Close by, guys. It was.
But how close?
I think it's somewhere here. It's not. I'm getting farther. I'm getting farther again.
Perhaps it's on top of the train. I don't know.
Wait. It's down here somewhere.
Good. Nope.
Oh, you know what? I think I actually know where it is.
No, Matt, it was all...
Wait, what?
It was flashing red.
Yeah, I know it's flashing.
Oh, there it is. Oh, not quite.
There we go. It was on the train tracks. I thought I needed to maybe set the train to go to that train track and it'll be on the train, but no, it was just, you know, hiding in the train tracks.
Because, you know, the emerald pieces that shattered from the Master Emerald can clearly dig themselves underground.
And fly, like, into space and halfway across the world.
Yeah, I don't think Knuckles... I know Knuckles is supposed to be strong, but I don't think he's that strong. It's around him and...
Oh, guys, it's a walking egg. Oh, jeez, these cutscene
Ew,
models.
what?
These
I was
cutscene...
gonna say, who's more terrifying, Eggman or that child?
That child.
I'm sorry. Are they trying to imply that fucking Sonic the Hedgehog exists in the real world?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
They kind of avoided it for the most part, because like in the 2D games, there was never other people. It was always just Eggman was the only human. But ever since he went 3D, for some reason they decided people.
Who mans?
At least in not Generations, Unleashed, they try to make them like stylized to fit the cartoon aesthetic.
Yeah.
It was really weird, and especially '06 when you're walking around and here's these as photorealistic as the PS3 could get humans.
That's a thing, by the way. The moon's just casually been destroyed.
Yeah.
I mean, the Earth would cease to function correctly if the moon was destroyed, so...
Well, it's not destroyed entirely, it's just a big hole in it.
I like how in the Sonic X cartoons they actually kind of rectified that. Like, Eggman actually fixed the moon.
Well, what was the developer excuse after that? It's like, oh, the moon's just always facing the other way, so you can just see the whole
You just
moon.
never see the giant half moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the reason they were looking for him.
For what reason do you think the Chaos Emeralds will be used to power this thing?
Gee.
I mean, you faced a literal god the previous game, and a laser is clearly like, emeralds.
I love... Why are the police targeting these three? What, you guys think they're responsible for blowing up the moon? They've been on Earth this entire time.
Well, no, but Tails did break Sonic out of a government facility.
That's true. I love how Amy is only caring about, wait a minute, the police are after me too. That means I'm important.
Oh shit!
Elude enemy pursuit. Guys,
And by elude, we mean destroy.
beat up the cops. Oh shit, missiles.
Keep in mind, Tails is 8.
Sonic is 15. These guys, the police are literally trying to hunt down teenage and child animals. Is this considered animal abuse?
I don't know, honestly. I don't know what the world of Sonic would be like but for these anthropomorphic animals. Because there's real animals as well.
I can't hover yet. That's why.
See, that makes me uncomfortable.
Booster. Good, now we have the most key ability for Tails.
It's weird to me that Eggman gets a health increase.
Yeah. Doesn't Tails get something unique or no?
Not really. He gets his booster, the bigger gun, and the improved lock-on gun.
If that don't work, use more gun.
Pretty much. But Eggman gets all the same ones, but as well as a health upgrade.
Maybe I feel like it's because it's like I feel like there's a power up per stage for each character, and Eggman just has more stages than Tails. It's kind of why Sonic also has more power ups than Shadow.
Since he didn't get a power up in the first stage, but then again, that might be the one where he gets that
Well-
mystic light thing or whatever.
Yeah, no, like some of the power ups in early stages are locked behind abilities that you don't have until later in the game. So
Yeah.
like it's probably hidden behind some steel crates that I can't break right now.
Probably.
Make it through Mission Street by blowing up every police car. Side
Agreed.
mission.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was like an IRL mission.
No.
Cache. Can't let them know that.
Blurp.
I don't feel like I have anything interesting to contribute, because I don't know fuck all about this.
You'll learn.
You're nothing to trivia about an 8-year-old just plowing through police officers.
I mean, I would physically pay to watch an 8-year-old beat the shit out of cops, but...
Well, luckily now you don't have to, because look, I can just shoot the cars.
Good.
That's a really expensive looking car. I bet the government spent a lot of money on that.
You know what's fucking ridiculous?
The
The
government?
fucking LA police have tanks.
That is pretty ridiculous.
I mean, I was just gonna say police in general, but...
Well, I agree, police in general. I am not a fan of police, but like...
Well, neither is Mark, so... And he'll be very vocal about it.
I mean, like, I was already kind of not super chill with police, and then, like, something very bad happened to me with a police officer, so, like...
That doesn't help at all.
No, it does not. But, so, like, I am fully in support of this 8-year-old fucking just blowing them to Kingdom Come.
I was gonna say, like, how do the police have all of this, like, military-grade tech? But then, in recent events, no, it's pretty accurate.
Well, I mean, okay, so think about it this way, hon. The city of Los Angeles, their police budget, I want you to take a guess for me what you think it is.
More than McDonald's makes in a year.
That is not a number, Matt.
It could be if we know what the number is.
11 billion.
$925 million per year.
So I was a little off.
Woo! Earthquake.
Well, it's weird that it says avoid the police, but like,
We're not really
Gun-
actively avoiding the police. We're just
but also gun is like a military thing.
yeah. I guess the police just casually have access to the
Also,
entire military budget.
So, Matt, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Are you willing to name this episode Destroy the Police for me?
I might.
Okay, you're now in my top 3 favorite children.
I might have to put a disclaimer in the description, but
Why?
I'm not exactly.
You can see how vitriolic angry police officers can get.
Do you think that there's police officers watching our
You never
YouTube
know.
channel?
You never
No.
know.
Exactly.
Here's the thing. My big point is, I'm not pro police because, like, again, when I see their stories of cops senselessly beating up people who don't deserve it, that's pathetic. And that is something that needs to stop. But I also understand that we need law enforcement.
No, we don't.
But without law enforcement, there's chaos. And with
That's literally not true.
there could be. There could also be the next episode.
There could be the next episode where we're not going to talk about this anymore, or else I'm just going to get mad.
That's true.
But I am going to deposit you with one question before we go. How do you get from a pumpkin hill to an aquatic mine?
He dug.